Mike Senegal. This is the featured bout of our program as we continue with our 2.5-hour program from Louisiana. Now let's go to the ring announcer, Bill Besson. Well, we have a delay, right? We have a delay because they are still putting the gloves on Donald Curry. Curry with 10 wins, 9 of them knockouts. Curtis Ramsey, the only fighter to go the distance against this terrific welterweight who was ranked 17th in the world by Ring Magazine, who won over more than 400 amateur fights, would have been on our Olympic boxing team if the United States did not boycott the Moscow Olympics in 1980.
Well, as we look at Donald Curry there, of course, he's got an incredible amateur record behind him, and we're wondering tonight just how good is he physically? That's a big question, and we haven't had a chance to talk too much about Mike Senegal, 16-2 with 12 KOs. What our fans, I think, are going to look for in his first appearance on ESPN is he's a very aggressive fighter style. He'll come forward, and he has a very good right hand. So he'll want to pressure Donald Curry in this 18-foot ring and get to him whenever he can.
Curry is so confident that he has come to the hometown of Mike Senegal to take him on. And so, professional AAU at 16 victories, only 2 professional losses. Weighing in at 147.5 pounds, the Louisiana and Southern Association AAU welterweight champion, the Mean Machine, Mike Senegal.
Who's the chief second for Mike? Me. Who's your chief second? All right, Mike, Don, I want a good, clean fight for these people. I want to impress on you one thing. When I say break, I want you to take a full step back, keep your hands up, keep yourself protected. I don't want to have to touch you. When I say break, step back. Understand? Good luck.
And so with the final instructions, both of these welterweights back to their respective corners were set to go. They're scheduled for 10 rounds. Donald Curry in the gold trunks. Mike Senegal in the black. Senegal 16-2, Curry 10-0. If you're experiencing video problems along the line, we're working on it to correct it. Round 1. And Don Curry told us earlier he's going to go and try and score an early knockout because he is in fact not fit. He has been battling intestinal virus for the last few days. Came in 2 pounds heavy today, had to sweat off 2 pounds. It's not the right way to fight. He does not want to go 10 rounds with Senegal.
Absolutely not. He's fighting about as many physical adversities as you possibly can in that ring, in addition to Mike Senegal, who's certainly a good welterweight. So let's see what effect it has. And right away, Senegal goes to the body with that left hook.
But it was picked off by Curry's right elbow. Very pretty defensive move, and then Curry shot in the right hand. Referee is Harold Williams. Left to the body by Curry. That left was blocked by Curry. Senegal, not too much body movement here. He wants to fight flat-footed, and that'll do Don Curry okay.
Good left hook by Curry. And while Curry's camp is concerned about Senegal's right hand, Senegal's manager, Phil Daly, tells me that he thinks his left hook is also good, and that could be the punch that hurts Curry.
If it goes the distance, remember they score by the round system in Louisiana. That's if they go the full 10.
Break it up. Step back.
And Donald Curry does not want to go the distance. Matter of fact, because of his intestinal virus, he feels he's been taking too many fluids the last few days. Doesn't feel right.
No, I don't think he's 100% for this fight, but, you know, he's in there fighting, and he decided to fight, so excuses aside, he's going to have to deal with Mike Senegal right now.
Well, this is the kind of adversity that you've got to overcome as a professional. That's what you get paid to fight, and you've got to be there on time. Otherwise, you don't have much of a career.
Inevitably, these are the kind of things that happen to you during the course of a professional career, and in the history of virtually all champions, they've got stories like this to tell. So, a character kind of builder kind of fight for Donald Curry tonight.
I remember that Mike Senegal, with a terrific knockout ratio, 12 of them in his 16 wins. Here in the first round, Curry at a much slower tempo than usual, fighting flat-footed, content to bang the body of Senegal with occasional jabs to the head. Curry, even though he told us he was looking for an early knockout, looks like he is looking for a single knockout punch.
Well, he's trying to set him up for the right hand. He threw a right hand there and just grazed Senegal's chin. I'm surprised we haven't seen more from Senegal. I thought he'd be a little more aggressive.
We have seen Donald Curry several times. Tonight, he is definitely a flat-footed slugger. He wants to take out Senegal early. And here in the first round, he's chopping him up pretty good.
In the eighth
round 2, welterweights Donald Curry in the gold and Mike Senegal in the black. We listened in the corner of Donald Curry. David Gorman, his trainer, was telling him to double up on the punches. Stop throwing singular punches. Remember, we mentioned that during the first round, that Curry was only throwing one punch at a time. Now, that lead right hand shook up Senegal.
Very good right hand. And I was just going to say in this round, Senegal's camp wanted a small ring. They wanted a 16-foot ring because they wanted Senegal to get Curry. They should not underestimate the punching power of Donald Curry. And in that first round, I gave Curry the first round. He threw many more punches and landed more.
The Curry camp wanted a 20-foot ring, so they compromised with an 18-foot ring. It's tight, but I don't think it's going to matter in this encounter because Curry wants to slug. He's using the center of the ring. He's not moving very much at all. He has much more lateral movement than this. He's not showing us his full deck of cards here tonight. Donald Curry in the gold is actually, he's playing like it's a sharpshooting range.
And in the corner, in Curry's corner, they were not impressed with Senegal's foot or hand speed. They told him he's too slow for you.
Both of those left hooks were picked off by Curry's right arm.
And one of Donald Curry's many attributes is a fine defensive boxer. Slips punches well, and he also blocks punches well. We haven't seen that right hand from Senegal much at all in these first round and a half, and that's his big weapon.
Donald Curry with right-left, the right hand not too much on it, the left hand had some sting. Donald won 2 AAU national titles, the second one right in this building in 1979. More than 400 amateur victories for Donald Curry. Senegal connects with the right hand to the head of Curry.
And every time Mike Senegal connects or even comes close to connecting, this crowd is going to erupt. And that could have a couple of different effects. It could make Senegal forget his game plan and be a little too reckless, and that would be a danger to him. I doubt very much whether this crowd will have any effect on Curry. He's always a cool customer in that ring.
Second round coming to a close. Curry with a jab, little else. Senegal looking for an opening. Senegal camp very confident. They feel if this fight goes more than 5 rounds, they'll beat Curry. Well, we shall see.
With the problem Curry has, that may be true.
We'll continue with this welterweight battle after this pause on your #1 source for sport. Donald Curry and Mike Senegal, round 3, scheduled for 10. Donald Curry in the gold has been fighting at half his speed. Let's see if he picks up the tempo here in the 3rd round. He has been very quiet while he's been scoring, but we have seen more movement from Curry in the past. He's suffering from an intestinal virus. He's looking to pace himself. Maybe he'll pick up the tempo.
Well, he's been landing somewhat effectively during these first 2 rounds, and I gave those first 2 rounds to Curry, but he's not hurt Mike Senegal yet. Senegal's starting to pick up the pace a little bit in this 3rd round.
But once again, the Cobra from Fort Worth is flat-footed in the center of the ring. Curry is not giving us the fast tempo, but he's content to slug with Mike Senegal. So far, it's been successful.
Well, he's been by far the more accurate puncher. And there was a good left hook that shook up Mike Senegal a little bit off the break.
Bring it up. Senegal with some rough stuff on the break.
Well, Senegal wants to kind of intimidate and bully Curry a little bit. And I don't know if he knows that Curry has some physical problems, but he certainly knows that Curry had to sweat down to get to the limit. So Senegal knows that if he can intimidate and bully a little bit, it'll be to his advantage.
Well, he probably doesn't know about the intestinal virus problem because he is strictly headhunting against Curry.
That's right. He's not going to the body very well. And this referee is doing, I think, a very quick job of breaking these two fighters up at this point.
Harold Williams is the referee. Now we see that Curry is starting to use more of the ring. He's using the perimeter of the ring as Senegal comes closer and closer to him. Now that may be Donald's plan. Or to have him come to him.
In that last exchange, they traded right hands, and I think Curry was more effective against Senegal. Now Senegal's starting to go downstairs, guilty of holding and hitting a little bit, but that's his game. He wants to get inside, fight off Curry's chest, and try and bully him.
This referee, Harold Williams, just walked through both fighters, which shows me his technique is not too good. He's showing us a quickness in clinches. He has an improper technique in breaking up fighters, and he allowed Senegal to hit with the right while holding Curry's head with his left. So I'm not impressed with this referee.
You're not going to be on his Christmas card list, Sal. I'll tell you that right now.
Curry using more movement here in the third round. Senegal has not been able to put two punches together on Curry, and Donald continues to play a waiting game. Round 4, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Top-ranked boxers, Sal Marciano and Al Bernstein in the ring. Welterweights Donald Curry in the gold, Mike Senegal in the black. And Curry's plan for an early knockout did not work.
Well, that plan is obviously by the wayside as we go into the fourth round. And again, we don't want to belabor a point, but as this fight goes on, we have to be conscious of the fact that Curry is not 100%. Tries a little fancy Dan movement with his right hand. That didn't impress Mike Senegal.
Donald Curry almost canceled out of the fight tonight. Back in his dressing room, he wasn't feeling well. And now we get a warning from the referee, Harold Williams, to Senegal about holding and hitting.
And an appropriate warning, because he did that twice in the previous round and then did it in this round.
Curry with a left-right combination to the head of Senegal. Another left-right combination. Al's scoring is that way. 2 for Curry. 1 even, nothing for Senegal through 3 rounds.
And that last round could have gone to Senegal, but I thought that Curry was still the more accurate puncher, even though Senegal was certainly pressing the fight more than he did in the first 2 rounds. Senegal keeping his hands very high, making it difficult for Curry to get a good shot at his head. Good combination by Senegal.
A right to the body by Curry, a responding left hook by Senegal was picked off by Curry, then Curry threw a left-right combination to the head of Senegal.
And there's evidence of that hand speed that Curry has. Another warning from referee Williams to Mike Senegal. But now Mike Senegal is mostly fighting off Curry's chest. And win or lose, that's where he wants to be. So at least he has a shot at this fight when he's fighting inside like that.
Take notice of Curry's defense and also how he eludes punches by ducking down and his commitment to the body. There's that right hand to the left side of Senegal. And he has been tattooing him with that steadily. Notice Curry bullying Senegal now.
And that time he threw a right forearm that caught Senegal in the face. So this fight is turning into a brawl that is not always inside the bounds of the rules of boxing.
And Curry is getting a free pass from Senegal because Senegal is not going to the body, and that's where Curry is hurting because of an intestinal virus. So it is a free pass.
And Curry in this round has been, again, the more accurate puncher, even though Senegal has had a little bit better round.
Overhand right by Curry. Left hook by Curry. Another right by Curry. And this fight has turned a bit in this round. Curry's gotten close to Senegal, and he's out slugging him. Right uppercut. Right hand caught the ear of Senegal. A dominant round for Donald Curry. Right uppercut by Curry. Final second. We'll be back with round 5 after this. 5 scheduled for 10. Mike Senegal in the black, the hometown guy, taking on Donald Curry, ranked 17th in the world by Ring Magazine. In the last round of 4th, Curry started to impose his will on Senegal, and that's usually when a fight changes its course. And once again, Curry is right on top of Senegal. Senegal with a cut above the right eye.
With blood flowing down the side of the right eye. That came from a left hook. Good left uppercut by Curry. And the amazing thing here is that inside, Curry has been more effective than Senegal, and that was supposed to be where Senegal would possibly dominate.
Curry just broke his right glove with a right uppercut. An overhand right. Curry's glove is broken open.
And the referee...
It's dangerous. The referees should stop the round. He could get hurt. And finally, the referee moves in. He's looking at the cut over the right eye. Meanwhile, Curry's glove is broken open. So we have two things going on here at the same time. And now, the referee, Harold Williams, brings Senegal over to the doctor, Dr. Harry Snedick. And Curry is showing his broken glove to the referee. So we have a big delay here. The doctor, let's listen in on the doctor.
You hurt your teeth? Yeah, but my mouthpiece went good. Huh? My mouthpiece went good. It's all right, you got just a little bit of cut there. Go after him now. That's the only way you can beat him. You're going to have to fight the hell out of him.
Amazing. The doctor with some cheerleading for Mike Senegal. Is there any doubt that we're in Senegal's corner?
Well, I guess
his hometown?
Yeah, I guess when you're in Lake Charles, the doctor gives you a little advice along with administering to the cut.
He called it a little cut. And now they've got to get a right-hand glove for Donald Curry.
There's the cut the glove. Give the damn dude.
And let's take a look at the punch from Curry. A right-hand uppercut that broke the glove, and the stuffing came out of the glove.
Now, that's a hard punch.
And the reason why we jumped on the referee was that any fighter with a slit glove could break his hand easily.
And it can be dangerous to the other fighter as well. I think the reason that maybe some criticism can be leveled against Harold Williams is he looked right at that glove and didn't stop it.
Meanwhile, because of this delay to get a right-handed glove for Curry over in the other corner, they've had time to work on the cut over the right eye of Mike Senegal, so that's a big break for that welterweight.
It's worked out well for him in this delay, certainly.
Well, this fifth round has been stopped in mid-round, because of the cut over the right eye of Mike Senegal, which the attending physician decided was a small cut and figures the fight could go on, and B, because of the split right-handed glove of Donald Curry, and we're still waiting for a glove to arrive from the dressing room.
Now, you can look at this several different ways. Who does this benefit the most? On one hand, as you pointed out, it gives Mike Senegal's corner a chance to work on that cut. But Curry was coming on during this round. He had a lot of momentum going. Now, this obviously stops that momentum completely. So it's a questionable, really, as to which fighter this benefits the most.
Well, this fight ain't going to last much longer.
Lots of yakety-yak in the corner of Donald Curry as they're complaining to the referee.
The glove ain't tore yet, man. What y'all think? Give that guy a rest? We can't let him go with this.
Well, it appears now that we have a proper replacement on the right hand of Donald Curry. Remember, he was especially dominant in the fourth round. At the beginning of this round, the fifth, he continued that. Opened up a cut over the right eye of Mike Senegal, but time was stopped. I actually have the glove with me here at ringside. Later on, I'm going to show you how badly this glove was opened when we can get a nice close-up. We'll continue with the fight because that is more important at this time.
That glove saved him.
There's the right-handed glove being taped up, and here is the old right-handed glove opened up by that right uppercut. You can see the stuffing showing from the glove.
And that right uppercut landed on the left cheekbone, and and they were going to get a look at that glove now.
There it is. That's the slit in the glove, the cut, because of that right uppercut. Amazing.
It's incredible.
The stuffing came flying out after the punch was thrown.
And I think you can see graphically from that shot what danger that could be to a fighter who is being hit with that glove.
Yeah, actually, it's right around the fourth and fifth finger. So we're in the middle of the fifth. It's been stopped because of the damaged glove.
Right out after Donald Curry. Perhaps hoping to catch him cold after that delay.
to finish him off.
That left hook really stunned him, and Curry wants to follow. I think he wants to land that right uppercut. That's the punch he feels can knock out Senegal at this point.
Senegal tries to paw Curry. Curry pulled a pivot and moved Senegal right into the ropes. Left hook by Curry. Minute 20 to go in the round. Senegal hanging in the corner. That's dangerous against Curry. That cut has not reopened over the right eye of Senegal.
And so far in this fight, we've not seen that right hand that Senegal has that's supposed to be the one to knock out Donald Curry. We just haven't seen it yet.
Curry having tremendous success with the right uppercut. And again, the right glove has been broken on the hand of Donald Curry. When was the last time you saw this happen? Amazing. Curry hitting Senegal so hard, he has cut 2 gloves in the very same round. They're going to have to get another right-handed glove.
And almost more interesting than the fight at this point, Sal, is the by-play between David Gorman, Curry's manager, and Phil Daly, who's the manager of Mike Senegal. They've been yelling back and forth at each other across this ring, and this is certainly a peculiar situation.
What's also difficult about all of this is that if you're the referee and the 2 judges, how do you keep this round in mind for the scoring?
It's very difficult, and I think if Donald Curry wasn't dominating it as he has, it would be even more of a problem. But I think he's landed certainly more of the punches. He's hurt Senegal several times during this round. Now, you have to wonder at this point if there isn't something that's making these gloves break. Perhaps the wrapping on the right hand of Curry or whatever. Now we've got the other glove out here.
Let's take a look at another uppercut by Donald Curry that broke his right-hand glove the 2nd time in the round.
And there's that uppercut. And at that point, the glove was broken again, I believe, and they stopped the action shortly. We're collecting gloves here at ringside.
Here's another one. This is the 2nd glove that was broken. This was the 1st glove that was broken. So Donald Curry is wearing out the gloves here at Lake Charles, Louisiana. Amazing. Did you ever hear this happen
I've
before?
never seen this happen before, and the promoter may lose money just keeping Donald Curry in gloves. He may lose money on this promotion.
Curry trying to stay warm here. We're still in the 5th round. Meanwhile, Mike Senegal must really have a sharp chin.
I'll say he's got the hardest cheekbones in town because twice the exact same punch has opened up the glove. Donald Curry's left with a couple alternatives. Either he never throw another right uppercut in this fight, or he just keeps taking his chances on the gloves.
And let's remember a big break here for Senegal, who was cut over the right eye before the 1st interruption. Now we've had a 2nd one.
And before this interruption, he was stunned with a left hook that sent him literally across the canvas practically. So, and this crowd getting a little bit impatient.
A long 5th round. And for Donald Curry, who is battling intestinal virus, who would have liked a short evening, this is really just magnifying his discomfort. He is not in any way injured. He's fighting with an upset stomach, and he would like to have taken care of Mike Senegal earlier. Now this fight is gone 5 rounds, and in the 5th round, he's hurting the guy, cuts him up, and there's 2 stoppages because he cuts his own right-handed glove.
You know, if this fight were a movie, it would be directed by Federico Fellini. There's no question in my mind about that. One of the strangest fights we've probably ever had on ESPN.
And so we will continue with the 5th round. Curry in the gold, Senegal in the black.
And again, Senegal comes out aggressive, just as he did after the last delay. And again, he gets hit with the left hand.
Left-right combination by Curry on the face of Senegal. Notice the movement now by Curry. Senegal connects with the right hand. That's the hand that's produced 12 knockouts and 16 wins.
And that's the first time he's really been able to land that punch effectively. It didn't do much damage, however.
Curry again with that right uppercut, and that caught Senegal flush. Right-left combination by Curry. A long 5th round, and when there has been time in, Curry has been the dominant fighter. Senegal misses with the right hand. We will continue with more. Keep it where it is. Round 6 for these welterweights, and Mike Senegal comes flying out of the corner. That cut over his left eye is a problem, and Donald Curry has been told by David Gorman, his trainer, to double up on his left to take advantage of that cut.
And 3 good straight left jabs by Curry greet Senegal in this 6th round. Good combinations, and there's that hand speed of Donald Curry in evidence.
Senegal takes another right uppercut. Curry with a left-right combination to the head. Blocks the left hand from Senegal. Senegal looking for the haymaker here.
And as this fight goes on, that becomes almost his only chance. I've got the fight scored with Curry 4 rounds, 1 even, and no rounds for Senegal. That's unofficial, of course. The judges may be seeing it differently, but it's hard to argue that Donald Curry has dominated most of this fight.
Once again, Curry picks off that right-left combination by Senegal. Curry's the master here. 2 right uppercuts. Senegal taking and doing very little offensively. Another right hand by Curry.
Those uppercuts are brutal, and that has been one of the most effective punches for Don Curry.
Curry's broken 2 gloves because of uppercuts. He's working on his 3rd right-handed glove in this fight.
Well, it might not be an ad for Everlast, but it's been an incredible turn of events.
Right to the body by Curry. Another right to the body by Curry. Senegal misses with the right hand.
Those are incredible shots to the body by Donald Curry.
Left-right combination by Curry. Senegal responds with his own left-right. Curry with that right to the body again. The Cobra is really flicking out some stings right now.
And when Senegal keeps his hands high as he is now, Curry is not bashful about going to the body.
Senegal responding with occasional hooks, but Curry is eating him up on the inside. Senegal moments ago threw a combination and Curry wasn't there.
He just was absolutely,
he stepped back, which is the proper procedure.
That's right, and Donald Curry, as we said before, a very difficult fighter to hit in there. He's got good head movement, he blocks punches well. And this round, he is just raking Senegal over the coals.
The referee finally moves in. Seconds remaining to go in the round. Remember, Donald Curry does not want to go to the distance because of his upset stomach. We will go to his corner between rounds and listen in.
And he's fighting this round like he wants to try and end it, desperately.
Strong 6th round for Donald Curry. Let's go there now with the ESPN cameras and microphones.
You cool. You good. Take a deep breath.
Pretty cool tab, David.
Take a deep breath. You're looking good. You're looking good. You're giving this guy a boxing lesson. That's what you're doing. You're giving him a boxing lesson, Don. You're doing it, baby.
Don't take no, Donald. Just don't take no chance, baby. Real good tied punches right there. You beat him. You punch anytime you want. You punching him.
Put a few more to the body when you're in there. You put on a hard one to the body and then go to the head. You're still not doubling up on your hook, Don. Okay. Put a couple down here, the right and the left, and then come upstairs. On this one? You can do it. Come on. You do it.
You heard them tell Donald Curry to work to the body and also more doubling up with the left to take advantage of the cut on the right eyebrow of Mike Senegal. They've done a pretty good job on that cut, Al, because the blood has been stopped. And there are 3 left hooks by Donald Curry like lightning.
Well, there's that hand speed again, and they want him to open up and try and end this fight. But Mike Senegal, to his credit, has taken some incredible shots from Curry and not buckled.
We're in the 7th round, scheduled for 10.
And as this fight wears on, we have to remind people of 2 things. Curry having to lose 3 pounds today to make the weight, and of course that stomach problem. And if Senegal can stay in there standing, he'll still have a shot later in this fight possibly.
They've been in this corner, the neutral corner, for about a minute, and Curry continues to beat Senegal like a drum.
And we've seen very little offense from Mike Senegal in the last several rounds. He's tried, but he just can't find Donald Curry. He's too elusive a target.
Curry continues to poke away with the jab, works the body with the right hand.
And you have to be impressed with Donald Curry's defense inside.
Referee with a strange move there. There was no clinch. He walked right between and broke up some action. Right uppercut by Curry.
Well, referee Harold Williams has been very tentative in this fight. A lot of indecision on his part.
Once again, Donald Curry right on top of Mike Senegal and scoring.
Well, Senegal's camp was worried that the ring would be too big and they wouldn't be able to find Donald Curry. They've had no problem in this fight. He's been right there for Senegal, and again, a big uppercut. He's done tremendous work inside.
Curry now has got Senegal in his own corner. They've been there for several seconds. You see some blood, and it looks like that cut over the right eye of Senegal is reopened. And here in round 7, Senegal is taking very heavy shots from Curry. Curry with a couple of brisk combinations. The referee comes in and breaks up the action. There was no clinch there.
Well, it appeared to be a quick break. Right now, Senegal trying to fight back. His face is masked in blood. And getting to Donald Curry a little bit inside, but the noise of the crowd isn't really justified.
He's trying to roughhouse Curry, trying to work him over with his laces. Curry, who has had vast amateur experience, is too smart for that. The crowd reacting to Senegal's roughhouse tactics, but Senegal takes 2 left hooks. The second one rocked him. Curry with a right uppercut, and a left hook. Curry with a left-right combination. Senegal is flat-footed, his feet wide apart. He's coming forward, but he's not throwing anything. Curry's backed into his own corner.
And I think Mike Senegal is just about ready to go. A couple uppercuts, and perhaps he should go downstairs, and I think Senegal, who is now fighting southpaw, would be ready to go.
Right at the bell, Senegal took a right hand, and he had 3 minutes, a hard road. Let's listen in on his corner.
Okay, baby. Bang them ribs, and put the
Don't let it put you on the rope, Mike.
You're on the rope, son. Motion, and come under.
Let's take a look at some action from the 7th round. Curry with a right hand. That really hurt Senegal. Later in the round, 2 big walloping left hooks by Curry reminded us of his world-class standing, ranked 17th by Ring Magazine.
Well, he's showing us why. At the age of 20, with really only in his 10th professional fight, he's showing us why he's ranked so highly. And for Mike Senegal, this is a pivotal round. He looked like he was ready to go in the last round.
They told Senegal in his corner to work the body of Curry. It's a little late for that. It's the 8th round. They should have been doing that from the opening bell.
Well, they said Curry was tiring. It's hard to see signs of that.
He may be tired of throwing punches. Left hook by Curry, and another one. Be mindful of that cut on the right eyebrow of Senegal. That's what Curry is sharpshooting for.
And I've got this fight scored 6 rounds for Curry, none for Senegal, and 1 even. That's pretty one-sided, but I think it's been a pretty one-sided fight.
Senegal people really felt that if this fight went more than 5 rounds, they could wear down Donald Curry. That has not been the story. And so far, Curry, battling a stomach virus, is really doing well against Mike Senegal.
Well, I don't think they anticipated Senegal taking nearly as much punishment as he has over the first 7 rounds. Because of that, it changes the whole complexion of their thinking.
Senegal's body punches continually blocked by Curry. Curry's got tremendous technique as far as defense is concerned when it comes to body work. He closes in those elbows, protects his ribs. There he delivers a left-right combination in the right hand. Hurts Senegal.
And the fans are reacting to the fact that he pushed Senegal off before he did it.
Left uppercut by Curry.
Senegal is trying to fight off those ropes as the corner instructed him to do before this round, but he's just finding it hard to do so.
We're in the midst of the 8th round. A little over a minute to go. Left uppercut by Curry. Curry with a left-right combination. Senegal comes back, but His punches are blocked. Not the right hand. He just caught Curry with the right hand.
That was a good short right hand by Senegal. And that's the only punch in the last 3 rounds that looks like it's had any effect on Curry.
Donald Curry continues to chop away as we come down to the end of the 8th round. And I've just been passed a note, because of his stomach virus, Donald Curry has not eaten in 3 days.
Well, based upon that, this is a pretty incredible performance.
Less than 30 seconds to go in the round. Curry having his way against the hometown guy, the pride of Lake Charles, Louisiana, Mike Senegal. Senegal is on the take. We'll be back for round 9. Round 9, Donald Curry taking on Mike Senegal of Senegal's hometown of Lake Charles, Louisiana. And so far, Curry's been the dominant fighter. And we've got a delay here because Donald Curry apparently has broken another glove. This time his left glove. Curry slit 2 right gloves and now has broken a left glove.
Well, you know, you reach the point where you just don't know what to say about this. It's pretty incredible. And at this point, you know, it's frustrating for everybody, I think, when this keeps happening. But it isn't materially affecting this fight because Curry has been winning it throughout.
Doesn't matter how many gloves they change or substitute. Donald Curry remains the better fighter. Mike Senegal getting a break or 2 or 3 or 4.
Well, it gives him some more time to regroup and rest, but it never seems to do him much good. After each of these delays, he's come out in a very aggressive fashion, but it's only lasted for 30 or 40 seconds, and then he's been in the same problem that he's had throughout the fight.
They've had plenty of time to work on that cut over the right eyebrow because of 3 major delays. We had 2 delays in the 5th round. Here we have a delay before the start of the 9th. Now, they're changing both gloves, and they are changing from one brand of gloves to another. They are not using the Everlast gloves. They are now using the Reyes gloves.
Well, and we've just gotten yet another glove over here at our ringside station, and it's hard to see on this particular glove just what the rip is. I guess it was a small one. Well, there's some puncture marks on the glove.
Puncture marks, and the stuffing is lopsided because of the pounding. At any rate, 3 gloves have been carved up by Curry on the face of Mike Senegal.
Don't stop.
That's a tough way to carve up gloves, and now we might
rounds left to go. Don't stop throwing no punch. We got to turn it on.
Let's listen in on the corner of Mike Senegal.
Right and left and right, okay? Dig it. Get in and dig it. You don't need no rest from now. No, we're ready. Fight 6 minutes. You can fight 6 minutes. You can throw from fail to fail. Take it to him. 6 gloves already. I'm just as fast as you are punching. Putting gloves. You can do it, baby. You can do it.
Okay, they put on a 3rd set of gloves on Donald Curry, and we're ready to begin the 9th round. So many subplots to this meeting. What's most important, though, let's keep in mind, this is Senegal's hometown, but Curry has been the dominant fighter.
Well, certainly from our standpoint, there's no question about it. As we look at Mike Senegal awaiting this 9th round, there's no question in my mind that Curry has been the dominant fighter. And no matter where you fight a fight, it should go to the fellows that wins it, and especially considering how dominant he's been.
This is the 9th round. Right hand by Curry. Senegal with the cut over the right eyebrow is the stationary target. Curry with a right uppercut. Senegal can hardly see. A right-left combination. The cut is reopened over the right eyebrow of Senegal.
And Senegal is the kind of fighter that does not fight well backing up, and he is now backing up. So it could be a real problem for him.
He takes a pair of left-right combinations and the right uppercut. A weak left hook that's blocked by Curry. Curry looking to clean it up now. Curry just pounding away at Senegal. Senegal with occasional punches.
And referee Harold Williams, I would think, would be looking very carefully during this round to see whether there's a possibility of stopping this fight if Senegal doesn't come off those ropes and punch more.
And while the breaks may have benefited Senegal, in a way they may have benefited Curry as well. And in comes the towel into the ring, and Senegal throws another punch. And that towel did not come from the corner of Senegal. It came from the ring position. The commissioner stopped the fight, and now the referee allows it to continue. What's going on here?
Well, great confusion. That towel came from the area of the ring position and the commissioner, but we're still fighting.
Well, the ring commissioner is threw the towel in because he says that Curry is using 6-ounce gloves. Well, he thought that Curry was wearing lighter gloves than Senegal. He threw a towel into the ring to stop it, and once it was determined that indeed the gloves are okay, they let the round continue. What a wild night.
Incredible. The reason he thought that is the Reyes gloves look different than Everlast gloves, so they may look smaller. We have to assume those are 8-ounce gloves and not 6-ounce. We'll find out later, perhaps. Mike Senegal on the attack. A rare sight in the last 3 rounds.
Meanwhile, the problem, not the gloves, not the ring position, not the referee, not the hometown crowd. The problem for Mike Senegal is the guy in the gold trunk, Donald Curry, who continues to pound him.
That's right. His problem is Donald Curry's hand speed and power. And now Curry's showing us a little movement.
2 stinging jabs. Curry still in control.
And so far, no signs of any effects of that intestinal flu or the weight that Curry had to lose to get into this fight.
Now Curry's jabs are rocking Senegal. Senegal is a game guy. I'll give him that. He's taking tremendous punishment. Coming down the end of the 9th round.
So Senegal still with his hands high, but no problem for Curry to get through that defense now.
And Senegal's right eye is really badly swollen. We got 1 more round to go.
As we head into the 10th, I wonder what can happen that hasn't happened in this 10-round fight.
Let's go to the corner of Donald Curry.
I know. Sit right in. You can do it, big man. I don't see why the hell they don't stop the damn fight. That guy's hurt. I just got more padding in it. It's an 8-ounce glove. They look small, I know it. It's the same. It's the same. Makes some eight breath. Don't you lift it? You keep fighting. Give him a little drink.
We have been given some more information now about the delay in the previous round, the 9th. The attending physician, Dr. Harry Snadick, took it on his own to throw a towel in the ring, and the commissioner alongside him says the physician cannot stop the fight, which sounds like a contradiction as well. So here's the 10th and final round of a wild and woolly one from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Don Curry in the gold, Mike Senegal in the black. Senegal is cut over the right eye. His right eye is closing, but he is battling back. He needs a knockout to win. Otherwise, ain't no justice in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Well, and Donald Curry is in there slugging toe-to-toe with him. Now, some people may think that that's a bad mistake. But the question is, could he get on his toes and dance even if he wanted to? I don't know.
A left hook in that last exchange hurt Senegal. Curry throws him off. Wants punching room.
Well, he hasn't been warned by the referee about that. That is not a legal maneuver. There's that hand speed by Donald Curry.
I counted 5 shots to the head of Senegal.
And Curry has only been 10 rounds once before in his professional career, and that was against Curtis Ramsey in his last time out.
Curry has won 9 of his 10 by knockouts. Mike Senegal has turned out to be a tough cookie. Matter of fact, Donald Curry broke 3 gloves on Senegal's face tonight.
Well, I don't know, veteran boxing people may have seen that before. I've certainly never seen that. And right now, Mike Senegal really in a position to try and survive this 10-round fight. unless he can come up with a miracle, it looks like Don Curry's going to pound out a decision.
Curry with a four-punch combination by Curry to the head of Senegal. And coming down the stretch, Donald Curry is finishing strongly.
And Mike Senegal is in a lot of trouble. He's very fatigued. With a minute left, referee Harold Williams may want to be looking at Senegal's condition. But now Senegal comes back.
Senegal punching back, but he's taking a tremendous barrage from Curry. Senegal takes a left hook and a right cross and 4 more punches. And the referee moves in and stops the fight. Stops the fight. Donald Curry strutting around the ring because he fought off adversity tonight. He had not eaten in 3 days. He had the intestinal flu. Even as we took the air, there was uncertainty about Donald Curry being physically able to fight. Came out, broke 3 gloves on the face of Mike Senegal, carved him up, and the referee, Harold Williams, did the first right thing tonight, in my view. He stopped the fight.
Well, Harold Williams was tentative tonight during this fight, but he was authoritative in walking in and stopping that fight. Mike Senegal was in big trouble against the ropes. It's hard to argue with that decision. And for Donald Curry, as you said, he fought a lot of adversity. It'll be interesting to find out just how much that flu was affecting him during this performance.
Now, the crowd here, of course, not in concert with the decision by the referee, but going back over the final 30 seconds before Williams stopped the fight, Mike Senegal took tremendous punishment.
Yes, indeed, and there's very little doubt that, in my mind, that Curry just would have continued on in that 10th round. And we're going to get to look at a little bit at that 10th round. We'll see some of the hand speed and punching power of Curry. There's a left hook, and we're going to see a flurry in here, I think. Right hand lands, and look at that hand speed. Just like pistons working against Mike Senegal.
And of course,
defenseless.
all of that with a badly cut right eyebrow, and you're toying there with a possible serious injury. And there's Mike Senegal.
A tough night's work for him. He had hoped, of course, to win before his hometown fans here in Lake Charles. It didn't turn out that way, and Donald Curry was just too much for him.
Let's go to ring announcer Bill Besson for the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 2 minutes, 5 seconds of the 10th round. Winner, still undefeated, Donald Curry.
Fort Worth, Donald Curry, now 11-0 with 10 knockouts. Mike Senegal, good try, a tough fight. We'll be back.